Kevin McCullough.
Welcome back to Times Square. It's that Kevin show. Even in the Christmas season, we're trying to still stay on top of all of the, more interesting, juicy tidbits of news that are going to impact your life in the days and weeks to come. And in recent days, the Trump administration has been working very, very hard. A lot of people don't realize this. Donald Trump has arranged private funding. I think he's put a lot of money into it. Maybe some donors have as well, to have his transition team already working on preparing to make policy and institutional changes in government the minute that it gets in. Here to discuss is America First Policy Institute's own Hilton Beckham. She's the communications director there and doing a great job. Hilton, over the last 4 years, you know that I've become a huge fan of AFPI and what you guys are doing. And I think one of the reasons that 47 is going to be able to hit the ground running is because a lot of you in the America First movement just never stopped working on the issues that affect Americans every single day.
Yeah, the hustle has been real the past 4 years. We basically, when Trump left the White House, we kept this America First drumbeat going because we knew how much Americans wanted that back. And we've been working on the policies, we've been working on the messaging and really reminding Americans that it doesn't have to be this way, the way the Biden administration made our economy and our border and, our standing around the world. So we've kept this drumbeat up.
On this level, because on social media, it's very interesting to see longtime people that have had some, dismay with the direction government's been going. And they're seeing appointments like Kash Patel. They're seeing appointments like Elon Musk. They're seeing appointments like Lee Zeldin at EPA. And they're saying these are really quality people. They've got a lot of experience in the area that they're going to be working on. And they're very, very excited. And simultaneously, you're literally seeing the shrews, I mean, the women on The View, the Joy Behars, the Jen Psaki's, all the people that are kind of the chattering class. And they are literally melting down, saying it defies all norms, as if norms are supposed to be like what we measure a presidency by, just, whatever the norms are.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's they're looking for the DC verified, the people that are approved by the swamp, that are approved by the status quo. And then they always talk about people like The View and people who have, these DC elitists always talk about the qualifications that Trump's nominees don't have, apparently. When they have someone like Pete Buttigieg, who was known as Pothole Pete when he was the mayor in Indiana, and he was put in as transportation. And what about the I don't even know what it is, the they, them at the Department of Energy, who was the cross-dressing, luggage-stealing person who was put in charge of nuclear matters at the Department of Energy. No one said a peep about their qualifications to be in the Biden administration. So, whenever they say that we're not qualified or they point fingers at our shortcomings, they're really just pointing fingers at themselves.
Well, and that's one of the things as we are walking through these appointments and trying to see how to deal with all of the challenges that are going to be in front of us in the days and weeks to come. It is through those really unique kind of gifted people. I mean, you have Bernie Sanders this last weekend saying Elon Musk is right about the Department of Defense. They failed 7 audits in a row. I said on my radio show this week, to fail one audit with taxpayer money, and that doesn't mean you've spent more than you've taken in. It means that you literally don't know where the money went and can't account for it. That should never be a standard that's acceptable. And if we have rabble-rousers or, troublemakers that are going to go in there and demand that we actually track where the money went, how do the American people lose on that end of it?
I mean, they don't. But that's the thing. And I used to work at the Department of Defense. And it's just mind-blowing that in every other aspect of life, in every other corporation or whatnot throughout America, there's always accountability. Like if there is a shortcoming, if money is lost, someone's getting fired, someone's getting reprimanded, something's happening. But it just seems it's never that way when it comes to our own government. It's just print more money or, just give someone a slap on the wrist and keep going. Don't rock the boat. That seems what the status quo has always been. And that's why People love that Donald Trump's coming in, a real businessman, a real shark, you know, in the real estate industry. And he understands business. He's bringing another businessman in, Elon Musk, who knows what the cost is when you waste money, when you waste
Well, he and
time, when you
Vivek
waste
made all of
resources.
their money in the private sector by taking companies and making them lean. Like
Yeah.
that's where he and Vivek have like thrived, which is, again, you just go down this list where people have been appointed in this administration. It's all in areas of their strength, and it's going to be one of those things where if we don't get stuff done now, it's never going to get done because you won't have the same type of fire charged, shots ready to go off. And right now, it feels like everybody's at the starting line, just waiting for the gun. The second that the administration, like the millisecond,
Yeah.
his hand comes off that Bible. Like I feel like there's going to be like 2,000 executive orders repealed, and like it's go time.
Well, yeah, because we know what went wrong. We've been seeing it for the past 4 years, and people that work under Trump, this was the saying in his, previous administration, we work on Trump time. There's just no excuse for bureaucracy under Donald Trump. You get things done now. You make a promise, you follow through on it. And that's
Yeah.
why I know the people he's picked, they're being put to work now because we also know Donald Trump's not afraid to fire people, and he will fire people the second that they fail.
I want to talk about one appointment in particular, and it raised some eyebrows, and even some people in Congress said, I don't know about this, but Kash Patel, seasoned lawyer and one of the main investigators that uncovered and connected all the dots for the Russia collusion case. I mean, this is really remarkable when now he's going to be overseeing the very people that he was having to kind of expose and uncover previously.
Yeah. I think you just said the perfect word. The next 4 years with Kash Patel, if he is nominated or goes through confirmation, it's just going to be exposing, really going to be exposing all these cases, especially how much they've gone after Donald Trump, exposing the hand of the Biden regime and how, hopefully uncovering all these lies as we've seen with the Hunter Biden thing, how much he lied about that. And now he's gone back on it, but just exposing all the lies that we've been told for the past 4 years that we were crazy to call out for. And so
Right.
I'm really excited. I know Cash isn't going to be shaken by the status quo. He's going to dismantle it.
I even thought it was kind of cool. His dad put up on social media a little note about how proud he was of his son, who had like worked in his family business at first, and then made his way up to FBI director. It's going to be amazing. And there's going to be a need for a strong FBI and a trustworthy FBI going forward because we've got terror threats, we've got other things that we've got to keep our eye on. The bouncing ball doesn't stop. But if you don't have reliable people following that bouncing ball to start with, you're going to be in much bigger trouble. She's Hilton Beckham. I'm Kevin McCullough. We're coming right back from Times Square. Please don't go away.
Christmas time, here we go. That Kevin Show.